Welcome back, Trinity people. We're here getting you ready to meditate with us on Wednesday nights. Wednesday night, as you know, is our World Healing Meditation. Anybody can join in from their house or the park bench or wherever you are at 6:30, is it, that we start? Okay, I didn't catch that, but I may be wrong on the time. My brain's not working right now. Because we are talking about the energy of patience. Who's a master of patience? Not me. Not me. That's a tough one for me. But I do know a trick or two that I'm going to pass along to you to help you feel what patience feels like. Because you can't meditate on something that's just a word. You have to have a feeling to go with it. If you want to be part of this, then you should like this video and you should subscribe to our channel. You can get these little notifications and you can be ready to meditate every Wednesday night. All right, here we go. Patience. The main thing you need to know about patience is that your brain jumps ahead. Patience is really just about being present with the unfolding of things. Certain things are not supposed to work out. They're supposed to teach you something by not working out, and that's okay. It's okay for not everything to be perfect, but if you're really present with it, you'll see the usefulness of it instead of just going, well, it's not what I expected, it's not the direction we should have gone, it's not this or that. Your brain will jump ahead to future plans or past remembrances, and it will mess you up. Because just being present with the unfolding of how the process works step by step is the soul of patience. So, to help you not jump ahead, we're going to do a little energy work on the part of your brain that jumps ahead, and that is the temporal lobe, which, of course, is right underneath your temple. The good thing is that if you feel around, you'll see that there's like a little dent that's perfectly positioned on your temple. So we're going to get our hands activated by rubbing them together. Anytime you do any sort of work with pressure points or energy, you should get the energy flowing in your hands. Just rub them together for a few minutes and breathe. Breathe into your hands, letting the breath go down this arm and back up this arm so that it makes the jump through the hands, delivering a lot of energy there. A couple of 30 seconds or so of breathing and rubbing, and your hands should be active. You should feel the energy resonating from them. So we're going to take the heel of our palm and put it right in that little dent in our temple, and the fingers are going to close on the top of the head and pull apart, like you're trying to pull a section of orange slices apart or something. So you're pressing in that little dent, and you're grabbing with the fingers and pulling gently outward. How much pressure? More than you think. Probably a 7 out of 10. Really give it a squeeze. Put some compression on that as you pull those fingers out and push those palms in. After about a count of 20 or 25, you should release it. See if you don't feel a whole new sense of I'm present in the moment. This won't last forever, of course, but if you have a moment where you're just like, oh my God, patience, please give me some patience, then do this little thing. Just rub your hands together and give yourself about a 20 or 25 count pull, push, compression on that temporal lobe on either side of your head. And it'll put you right back into the moment. You'll be present with the unfolding. How is this in any way a self-defense technique? Because you know most of my stuff comes from my study of martial arts. Well, it is a self-defense technique in that if you go through police reports, and you can find them on the internet, just Google police reports, and you'll hear in each victim's description that at some point they had a feeling that something wasn't quite right, but they didn't pay attention to it, right? They're like, that guy over there, there's something a little creepy about it. Turns out that guy carjacked them in about 15 seconds after they had that something's not quite right thought. Why? Why do you have the thought? Why do you have the little spidey sense tingling and then you still go ahead and walk down the dark alley or do the stupid thing, closing the door, leaving your back to the person? Why? Well, because people are stubborn. They get it in their head that they're going to walk to their car, and even though they see some hinky individual kind of keeping pace with them a couple of rows over in the parking lot, they still go, well, you know, I'm committed. I walked out of the store and I'm headed towards my car. I'm not going to like turn around now, but you can. You certainly can. And here's how. Do this. Go. And then just turn around and walk back into the store. And then look out the window. If the creepy guy wanders off, then go back to your car. If not, if he's sitting there waiting for somebody, then take another lap around the store. Give him some time to disperse. You can always turn around, and this little gesture helps you. You're like, I don't want to talk to this person. This is going to be a bad situation. There's not going to be any resonance in this conversation. What do I do? Oh, I forgot something. And then you're gone. This little gesture right here instantly proclaims to the world, wait a second, what am I doing? And then you can just turn around and nobody thinks you're weird. Nobody goes, why did that guy turn around? Because this tells them, yes. You can check your watch. You can do this thing with your looking for your keys, whatever. But this little gesture sort of starts off that idea that I'm missing something, and then you turn around and you get out of the sketchy situation and your pride is intact. You don't have that crazy voice in your head saying, well, why did you turn around? That was just stupid. Because this tells you, oh, yes, I forgot something. Proclaims it to the world, proclaims it to you. Makes it okay inside for you to go, I'm not going out into that parking lot until that guy disappears. It's a wonderful way to trick your brain into being okay with not going ahead with your plan, with instead waiting a second and seeing how things unfold, which is the soul of patience. If you think this stuff's cool, stay tuned for more Trinity.